Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, okay, so let me share the syllabus with you guys. And then let's continue.
Yes.
Mm, Okay, so let's finish the subject. Okay, maybe we can finish earlier. Okay, because this is the first class, and you guys still doing the add and the drop process. Okay, by the way, if you are interested in this course and you are still in the waiting line, let me know. Okay, I'll let you add. Okay, and prepare the document. Okay, I can sign it for you through email. Right? Okay, send me if you have it. If you have the document, okay, I need the Word file. Send me the Word file if you wanna add into this class. And we will see how it turned out. 2 weeks. Okay, by the way, we don't have class next week because it's long weekend. The Mid Autumn Festival, 中秋节. So our next class is 2 weeks from now. Okay, what date? Plus 14. So that will be 27. Wow, it's the end of September. Oh, 28. Oh, it's 14 today. Okay, so um, oh, it's Teacher's Day. Yeah, I'm supposed to take off, take a holiday, but I think it's just uh, um, nominal. Is how I say is using the term of the finance term is nominal holiday. This means there is no effective effect for us. Okay, so our next class will be 28th of the September, and we don't know yet whether it's in real class or remote class. Okay, let's wait for the university's announcement. Okay, and of course it depends on the situation of the pandemic. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, this is a topic. We will introduce finance. Okay, I did actually. I did the basic finance, and of course not just that. Application on state investment. Okay, the, although the course is the name is real estate, but we are, as I said, we are going to analyze the whole spectrum of the investment tools. So indeed, okay, in fact, this course is can be called the all-dimensional investment analysis. As I taught in college level 6 years ago, I had a course called the all-dimensional investment analysis. And, this is college level. I taught students how to make an investment decision. And then I after after my lecture, I I arranged them into group, and then I asked them to do the presentation to find some investment object, okay, in the stock market. And then I chose one company to put my money in there, real. And I tell them that why I chose this company. Okay. I remember that stock is called some electronic company. 不是大立光 not 大立光 is too expensive. And I then made a 2-week profit. Students were shocked. Those college level students were shocked. Okay, among 15 corporations or 30. Okay, suppose every group they selected 2 companies, and then there will be 30 objects, and then I chose one. That one made profit for me in real time for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks continuous to appreciate. Okay. Students were shocked. They didn't know they had a skill for investment analysis after my training. Okay, so don't worry, let's be patient. Okay, so we also introduce various mortgage programs and the amortization analysis. Okay, since this is a real estate course, of course we need to do the basic introduction mortgages. So mortgages, okay, for students first time to take this course. Okay, so the mortgage is a basic term for here, mortgage. Basic term that your collateral of housing, okay, left in banking industry, and then they give you money. Okay, we call it 不动产抵押债权. So if you are not from real estate or land department, so this word you need to memorize. Okay, so if you are from English-speaking country, this is probably easy for you. Okay, but with the word mortgage, right? You see the mortgage. Okay, mortgage means not moving, right? So not moving or dead. So we have the word immortal. Immortal is 不朽的, okay, 不死的. That means not moving, not dead. So once if you buy a house, you get a mortgage from the bank, then you are not going to move. This is why we use this word, mortgage. Okay? And Cora, you are here?
Yes, Cora. I'm here.
Cora, the mortgage in Hong Kong, what do you call it?
抵押. It's the same language.
I know,
抵押
but
也是抵押.
Cantonese.
Cantonese is 抵押. 抵押.
As I heard, they use it onki.
Can you hear me? In Cantonese, it's 抵押.
抵押. Oh, 抵押.
Yes,
No. I'm not saying that they I say mortgage. Onki, right?
Onki.
Do you use onki? 按揭.
Onki.
Onki. Have you heard of this term?
Onki.
Onki. Have you?
No.
You never know this word.
I don't need to do this thing yet. So.
Because I heard from students from Macau, they call it onki, and the word in Chinese is anjie. You know, you don't know.
I know, but in my situation, so I don't need to do on kit in this moment. So
I say okay. So in Hong Kong, okay, or even in China, they use 按揭 in a lot of situations, which is the direct translation of this word, mortgage. Okay, and then we also do the securitization analysis. As I said, REITs, real estate investment trust. In Taiwan, we have very small scale REITs, market size. Like you heard of the 国泰一号, 富邦一号. It is like include the Sheraton Hotel, 喜来登饭店. Okay, you might wanna eat the buffet there. They have a very good buffet, but now in pandemic they don't offer it anymore. Okay, but when the pandemic is gone, they reopen it, try it. They have a very good buffet there. Okay. In the US, they have a very huge market size of the REITs. So they also invest in casinos in Las Vegas. Okay. And with the mortgage-backed securities over here, you might also heard of this. Okay, this is the mortgages in the bank's asset. Okay, and then they securitize it and they sell it, put it in the package and then sell it to the market. Okay, so they have also lots of kind of the various products redesigned. Okay, which are called CMO, collateralized mortgage securitization, or transformed to CDO, collateralized debt securitization. Then you might heard of CDO during the subprime mortgage crisis. Here, we are going to introduce this product, this kind of the securitized products under the subprime mortgage crisis, because the government, U.S. government, while George W. Bush was in the office, okay, he tried to use real estate as the driving force of the driving engine of the economy. Okay, and then he required Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the government agency, okay, to provide guarantee to those subprime borrowers. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they originally were government bureau, okay, but then they were privatized. Then they became the agency, but the government still has the control or the stock share over it. So they have to, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they have to listen to government command. Then this creates a series of the moral hazard. Okay, moral hazard means when we sign the contract, the new contract we sign. Okay, one participant in the contract, they change the attitude, they change their original behavior, and then making something, doing something detrimental to the counterpart. It's called a moral hazard. It has nothing to do with moral. Okay, 道德危险，道德风险 moral hazard. Okay, because the government requests Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to provide guarantee. Okay, to those subprime mortgages. Okay, but those are risky borrowers. Okay, in the originally the banking industry, they were not willing to lend money to those subprime borrowers because they were so risky. They might not have the salary report. Okay, they might not have the stable jobs. Okay, and they call it. This is more like a ninja fund, ninja borrower. What do they call it? Ninja? No income and no job and the asset. Okay, no income and no job and asset. Those subprime borrowers called the ninja borrower or ninja mortgages because of the guarantee from the Fannie Mae and the Freddie Mac. Then the banking industry changed their attitude to give money, to give loan to those mortgage borrowers. That created a series of mortgage moral hazard. Okay, so this is an inappropriate guarantee from the government or government agency. So in the future, if you want to make any suggestions to the government, don't give it easily. Don't make advice. No, don't make suggestions to the government. That you need to provide guarantee to whatever kind of the new product. Okay, the government cannot always afford the default of this kind of a product. Okay, so be careful. Okay, once the government provide the guarantee, then it's going to change the behavior of the participant. For example, in Taiwan, the government provides high-speed rail, 高铁, okay, to give the government guarantee, right? If the company who conducting the project, the high-speed rail project, they did not fulfill the obligation. If they fail, the government will come out, okay, to assume the responsibility. That means the government provide guarantee. Okay. And then the banking industry will willing to make a lot of loans to the high-speed rail project. That's ruin the financial analysis and its own usability. And the result is high-speed rail in Taiwan eventually went bankrupt. So this is also another example that the government guarantee cannot be easily provided to any cases or project. Okay, examples from subprime mortgage crisis, examples from Taiwan's high-speed rail. Okay, and the relation between the business, the housing market, and the financial market is actually an integrated market. Okay. Real estate and the financial market is integrated. Okay, then the number 4 is look at the okay. Oh, okay. The design, as I said, new design on those mortgage products. Okay, and mortgage-backed securities strip. Okay, what is true? As I said, okay, collateral mortgage obligation or CDO. D here is debt here. Okay, the L here is loan here. They are similar. Okay, okay, they just copy the debt or more from mortgage here. Okay, here the strip is separate trading here. Separate strip. Separate trading of registered interest and the principal. Okay, because when we pay mortgages, every payment includes principal and the interest. Okay, for for investors of the MBS, they are receiving the payments including both interest and the principal. Excuse me. But we can separate the interest and the principal, but then sell them individually. We call it IO, interest only or principal. Okay, so we will provide a thorough analysis of that in the future. All right, then introduction to financial crisis. Okay, as I said, the subprime mortgage crisis and saving and loan crisis back in 1980 in the United States. Okay, so different reasons attributed to the crisis. So every time when the crisis occurs, there will be a lot of articles that say, "Hey, this time is different." So if you check the term, "This time is different," you will see a lot of financial crisis. Every time is different. Okay, either the government raise the interest rate. Okay, usually the government raise a lot of interest rate, a lot, and then cost the credit item. So for now, the government under this pandemic, the government are afraid of the raise the interest rate because, but they had no choice because the inflation now is rising. Okay, so let's wait and see to see how inflation is going. So as I said, okay, the supply now is reduced due to the pandemic, according to because of the lockdown, okay, or the segregation or the quarantine. People do not work, okay, and the plus the international transportation is so limited. Okay, this is also caused the transportation, international transportation, or like the sea transportation, like evergreen, the stock price rise. Okay, so look at the term of the invention is too much money chasing too few goods, right? The supply of the manufacturing of the goods is reduced. Okay, so this is why inflation is getting higher and higher, not just Taiwan, but in the US or all over the world. Okay? So now we need to watch how the interest rate, the trend of the interest rate is going, how much the Fed or the central bank in Taiwan is going to raise the interest rate. This is the potential risk, inflation risk. Okay? Number 6, what is this? Introduction. Oh, okay. The real estate appraisal and the investment. Okay, it's just like I said. This is and the different investment tools comparison. Real estate, stock, and the bond. Okay. Currencies. Exchange rate. Okay, if you are from different countries, you are using different countries' currency, and what is the trend? Okay, what is the trend of Canadian dollar? What is the trend of the Hong Kong dollar or euro? Okay, so what we need to check out is the country or the region's surplus. We call it the current account versus the foreign debt. Okay, or foreign reserve. Okay, so this is also the fundamental. So if someone like some agency, some investment agency, they recommend you to, hey, put your money to South Africa currency. South Africa currency. You better watch. You better look at South Africa's fundamentals. As I said, foreign reserve versus their foreign debt, to see whether this is a rich country. And the second, to look at the current account. You need to check whether the country is making profit every year continuously. Just like you are checking a corporation, whether this is a rich corporation with surplus money, and whether if they are making net profit every year. The country is more similar to a corporation, and the currency, the trend of the currency is tied to these fundamentals. Not that difficult. Okay. So if you do not know the fundamentals of another country, you better not move, because the fundamental of Taiwan is pretty good. Okay, maybe I will give you guys some homework to check, to look at the different countries' fundamental numbers, just like I said. Okay, in the future, we have 3 or 4 months to come, so we have enough time. Okay, introduction of international housing policies and housing market. Okay, this is why we are here. Okay, and the international financial crisis. Okay, versus real estate bubbles. Okay, so why is bubble? Okay, we are using another term, bubble. It's actually pretty difficult to define the bubble. Okay, when you say the market is bubble, you better be careful because those investors or even the government might reject the term bubble because even though the price is so high, but if in the future the price does not collapse, then it's not bubble. Okay, so the bubble, as I show you in last hour, as long as the market price does not collapse, it's not bubble. So what we can give a more reasonable term on the bubble alternative is the difference between fundamental value and the market price. Okay? Okay, say for real estate or for housing, the fundamental value is the rent, okay, you receive and then capitalize. Okay, you divide it by some rate of return. So this is the fundamental value. And the market price is there. Okay, but there is difference. So, but even though there is difference, it's difficult for you to subjectively to say it's a bubble because the difference might be some qualitative reason to attract people to purchase and then hold it. Okay, maybe say, hey, you wanna live in your own house. Okay, then you are willing to pay higher price over the rent value. Okay, to live there, to live in your own house. Okay, so in the future, in your thesis, you need to be careful. Don't easily to use bubble the term. Okay, and of course, when you see a price, the real estate price will rise drastically, it's not a good way to just term to say it's a bubble. It's a bubble. Maybe a lot of reason attributing to the price surge. Okay, for example, I hosted one group from Russia. They visited NCC and then we had they visited our land department, land economics department. And then I hosted them and we had a small workshop. And professors from each side gave 4 speeches. Okay, and I also gave one. I analyzed the market in Russia at that time. That was probably more than 10 years ago. I analyzed it. Okay, the price in the house price in Russia was surging. Okay, was because first is the privatization. It's the first time privatization from collective holding, 共产 or 人民公社. Okay, so the demand from the overall population drove up the house price. And the second is the economy was also pumping up. So you cannot call that was a problem. And the group of those Russian visitors, all agreed, and they think I was giving a very reasonable explanation. Okay? And the number 11, okay, we almost finished. Policies, as I said, okay, we analyze the fundamentals. Okay, those are numbers. And as Michael said, watch the trend. How do we watch the trend? We watch the news, whether if they have new orders, and we watch the policies, or we even anticipate, we expect the potential policies. Okay, whether if the QE policy is going to end or not, QE quantitative easing policy, whether the government is going to raise the interest rate or not. So for Taiwan, we need to be careful to watch U.S. whether if they are raising the rate, and then whether if Taiwan is going to follow, because internationally the inflation trend are always similar. Okay. So in the future, I will also introduce the interest rate parity, IRP interest rate parity, so that you will know whether if U.S. raise the rate, then whether if Taiwan will follow or not. You need to know some theory. Okay, this interest rate parity. All right. So as I said, this is QE policy. Okay, whether they are going to end the QE soon or not. Okay. So we need to know the QE1 and the QE2 and the QE3. They are different. Okay. And then QE infinity. QE infinity did not start until the pandemic, until last, I think, February, back in 2020. Okay. So you need to have a clear picture, okay, the different policies in mind. Then you can do the analysis or write a professional report. Okay, so this is a QE policy, and as we said, the inflation trend is there. Okay, so the government is in the dilemma in determining whether if they are raising the rate. Okay, because if the inflation keep coming up, okay, then the government, the ruling party, is going to lose the votes in their next select election. Because if you buy bread, if you buy vegetables, if you buy commodities with higher price, with expensive prices, you might not vote them. That's inflation. Okay. So to curb the inflation, the best and the quickest way is to raise the rate. But if you raise the rate, that's kind of the termination of the QE policy. Okay, the money will go back to the banking industry, will not be flowing around in the market. It's going to hurt the market. So the government is very hesitant. Okay, so look at the chairwoman Yellen in U.S. Bank. She is very careful. She when she talk about inflation or the QE policy, or whether the Fed is going to raise the rates, she is very careful. Okay, because it's going to hurt the stock market the next day. Okay, it's so funny. Okay, then we keep our eyes open. We're almost finished. Okay, introduction of the most recent trend in the real estate sector. Okay. Maybe some new stuff for the new big data. What is big data? You surf on the website, they have new records of the search, and they use your search behavior, your frequency, okay, to make projection. So this is another tool to make projection. So for economic courses, we usually use economic indicators like a GDP, interest rate, okay, stock market, and so on to make projections. But for those big data, they use the searching behavior frequency to determine your demand, because you probably will not search, okay, without any demand behind it, because it takes a lot of time. Okay, so if you want to buy some stuff, okay, any stationaries, okay, or cell phone, even those cell phone. Okay, now I heard the cell phone i13 is over 50,000. I think it's much over my budget. Okay, I'm not going to take it. Okay, you might wanna surf. Okay, you might wanna make comparisons. Why you make comparison? Because you have the demand for purchasing cell phones, and then the demand is eventually your demand will eventually turn into purchase action, and your purchase action will drive up the price. So this is why we call it big data. All right. I think I'll leave the introduction of myself to you guys. Okay, I'm Professor Calvin Lin in economics. I used to be the vice president of the NCCU General Affairs. That means everything. General Affairs means everything. 总务长. Okay, also the vice dean, deputy dean of the College of Social Sciences, as well as the director of the IMAS. Okay, not IMAS, IMAS. Okay, and I visited U.S. Berkeley, UC Berkeley, for 1 year, and visited Poland in the Erasmus Plus program. Here, Erasmus Plus. The university in Poland is 居里夫人大学. Okay. It's called the University of Maria Curie Skłodowska. Here, UMCS. Skłodowska. UMCS 居里夫人大学. here, Chile, Chile here, Poland. Okay, it's under the European Union. Erasmus Plus program. Okay, I graduated, as I said, I graduated from Texas. Okay, and I also served for consultants for government and the corporations in different fields. Okay, I will share with you guys my experiences providing those my professional opinion. Okay, those are very useful for you guys to bridge the classroom to the real practice. All right, so I will I will mainly teach in class here. Okay, I will mainly teach here. Besides my instruction, okay, you have some work. Okay, you will have one financial feasibility analysis will come. This is individual. I will give you one or two cases. I will show you the one case and I give you another homework to do the financial analysis using the Excel. Okay, then in the future you will know how to do financial feasibility. And the second is the group presentation. Okay, so I will you will need to form a group, okay, of no more than 4 people to give presentation as a group presentation, and students from different countries may need to be separate. That means if there are 2 students or 3 students from Canada, they need to be separate. Okay, from Hong Kong need to be separate from other countries. Okay, to mingle with other countries. So you will become good friends after this. Okay, besides just the teammate. Okay, and then you of course need to discuss with me which subject you are going to select. Okay, any subject related to our course is fine. Finance, appraisal, investment, securitization, all kinds. Okay, and another requirement is the exam. Okay, so you will need to take a final exam because this is the investment course. Okay, I cannot just give you a topic and then write a report. No, not enough. Because in the future you are going to make professional recommendation to your boss or your client. Okay, and then they are going to they are going to take your advice to make the decision, this investment decision, or you are going to put your money to the investment. Okay, so this is not a joke. Okay, and you cannot just write a qualitative report to them. You need the correct number, and there is a number. I need to check whether you are doing the right analysis. Okay, and for everyone, you need to be able to use a financial calculator. Okay, you can use Casio or BA2 Plus or HP. Okay, but if you are in a tight schedule, you can also use Excel. Okay, in Excel, there is a finance function I can show you. But if you can afford it, I recommend you to have a financial calculator in hand. Okay, but because it's much easier and more convenient. And I will show you how to do it with the Casio calculator. Okay, you can also borrow it. Okay, if you can find someone willing to lend you. But I am positive that one, the one you are going to borrow, he or she might want to use it. This one. Okay, you will also recommend it to buy. Okay, so grading, I know it's your concern. Okay, 10% of the participation attendance, and the financial analysis, 25% for the feasibility analysis, and the group presentation is 30%. And then the rest is final. Okay, let's add up 100%, right? Yes. All right. We do not request any textbook. Okay, so basically I will just go through the content in class. Okay, but if you want some textbook for reference, you can check this in this one in the library. I will put it in the reserve, and check this one. This one is the book I authored. Okay, real estate investment. Investment management. Real estate investment management. Let me show you. This is it. As if you do not read Chinese, you don't need to purchase any book. And even though you know, you don't need to. And this is a Casio FC financial calculator. Okay, we will see how we can make a reservation. Okay, with the group order, maybe we can have some discount. Okay, so I also recommend some journals because most of you are graduate level. You need to write thesis. So those are journals that you can refer to. Okay. And below I list some of my publications in English in academic journals. Okay, so you probably can check through my website, personal website in my department. Okay, you probably can download it. If you cannot find the whole article, please let me know. Okay, so most are related to real estate and the finance and the investment. Okay. I think that's about it. Okay, I will not introduce the Chinese publication here because this is in English. This course is in English. All right. All right. Then let's back to our video page. Start sharing here. All right, everybody is still here. Hopefully you are not sleeping. Hopefully just using the Word or PowerPoint do not put you into sleep. This is what I'm afraid of. So this is also the reason why I using the whiteboard to interact with you. Okay. Yes, by the way, I will also give you some reading assignments every week. I prefer to give you the article from the Economist. Okay, so the Economist, they have a very keen insight into the inflation, investment, stock market, and the financial market. And I will probably give you one article per week. Okay, since we don't have class next week, I'm going to give you one article right away after we finish the class today. And then I need you to write it, to read it. Okay, either you can cooperate with your classmates or not. You can discuss, but you need to read it on yourself. Okay. Don't try to use Google Translation. I don't think they are doing a good job because you are also training yourself in reading in English. Okay. All right. So let's open questions to everyone. If you have any questions, please, or if you want to add, you are still in the waiting list, you want to add this course, let me know. Any kind of question? Let me ask Cora. Cora, any question from you? You are still in Hong Kong. Cora.
Yes, I'm still in Hong Kong, yes.
Yes, any question for you to take this course or any uncertainty to NCCU?
It's fine to learn this class, but maybe it's little difficult to find my groupmate because I'm still in Hong Kong to finish the homework.
Groupmate. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. No, don't worry. I will set you up. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I saw Cooper here. Cooper, are you here?
Yes.
Cooper, where are you from?
I am from California.
Oh, really? And now,
Yeah.
where are you now?
I'm in Taiwan.
Oh, how long have you been here?
About a year.
A year. Which part of California?
I am from Paradise, so a bit further north than Berkeley.
A little north from where?
So I'm from Paradise. It's a bit further north in California than the Bay Area in Sacramento.
Yes, I heard Paradise. It's north part of the Bay Area, right?
It's like 5 hours drive from the Bay Area, so
5 hours?
a lot further north.
Oh, Paradise. So it's close to another state. What is the state?
Oregon, but you still have to drive a couple hours to get to Oregon.
Yes. I think I drove to the place. So you are in IMAS program.
I'm IMAS. Yeah.
You are in IMES.
I'm IMAS.
You are in IMAS. Oh. And this course does does IMAS take this credit? I think so.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You need graduate class credit.
Okay, because I also had a course called Contemporary International Financial Market, open to IMAS, IMAS, and IDAS. But yeah, I have too many courses, so now I'm just limited to this one. So welcome. Okay, you are first year. You are second year.
Yes.
IMAS. Okay. And Michael is from Canada, right? Michael.
Yep. I'm from Canada.
Which city?
It's a small city, Sault Ste. Marie. It's in northern Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah.
You speak French?
Not well.
Oh, so
I did.
Yeah.
I did take French, but my family's actually Italian, so I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of Italian.
Oh, good. Yeah, as I said, I had many students from Italy, Bocconi, before. You heard of the Bocconi University?
Is that in the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard. It sounds familiar, but I don't know much about it.
Okay, good to have you. And
Thank you.
let me see. Yeah, let me see. Who might be from other country? So, Sheila, where are you from?
I'm
Sheila?
here. I'm from Austria. I currently live in Vienna.
You're from Australia?
Austria, next to
Austria.
Germany, between Italy
Yes,
and Germany.
Austria.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You are from also IMS?
Yeah, it's IMS. It's first semester. I'm only coming to Taiwan on the 2nd of October, so I think I'll be attending classes on the 26th in
Yes.
or something.
I add you into the line group.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to have you. Yes.
Thank
You are in IMES.
Yeah, IMES.
Okay. Second year?
First year.
First year, and then now.
First semester. I'm currently in Vienna.
Oh, you are now in Vienna.
Yes, correct.
And I wonder when can you come here?
Yeah, I've got my visa. I have my flight. It's just just gotta get everything ready to.
Good. What time is it in Vienna now?
It's 10 a.m. so the class starts at 8 a.m., which is fine. It's more like my morning classes.
Sorry to wake you up. Sorry.
It's fine. It's the 8 a.m. class or 9 a.m. classes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah. So we are kind of the international. So amazing. See the remote teaching we can have you from the other part of the world. See, Sheila, let me tell you, I have a very good student graduated from IDAS.
Yes.
He is from Austria.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we published several good articles. His name is Cross, Philip Cross. So you can check. Check the syllabus. Yeah, do you have the syllabus?
I think you sent it by email, right?
Yes. If you guys do not have the syllabus, please let me know. Or if you are still not in the line group,
yeah,
please let me know. Or you can ask the classmate to add you in. And Sheila, do you use Line before?
No, I've only downloaded it for the university.
Oh, okay.
But it's
So
not
you
that
can-
hard
you-
to use.
Yeah, you can use it now, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yes. Okay. Excellent. We have several. We have several from other parts, from other country, other parts of outside Taiwan. Who else? And the rest, I think are all local.
Hello, Professor.
Wang Yun, Wang Yun, right? Wang Yun.
Yes, I'm from Taiwan.
You're from here, okay. Good. You are from land economics?
Yes,
Okay, first year.
senior year.
Senior. Oh, okay. Yeah, 你是5年级啊
Yes.
Yes, I remember. We have Laura. Laura is from Taiwan. Laura.
No, I am from Mexico.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias.
Oh, muy bien. You are now in Mexico now?
No, I'm in Taiwan actually.
You are now in Taiwan.
I'm
And
in
you-
Taiwan right now.
Okay, so you are in which program?
IMS.
IMS. And
Yes,
you
like
are
Mike.
IMES. Okay, you are in our line group?
No yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No,
so,
I just saw that someone sent a link to
did you receive my email?
to be in this group. So I'm going to do it after class.
Okay,
No, I
did
didn't
you
get it.
receive? Yes, did you receive my email?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you probably need to contact me or contact
right.
other students, right? And so you
Yes.
can receive any information I give you. Okay?
Yes, because I didn't receive anything.
Muy bien to have you.
Mucho gusto.
Okay, good. Muchas gracias. Yeah, I learned, I picked up some Spanish when I was in Texas, so don't be surprised. All right, anyone got questions? All right, it seems we have a very good combination here in this class. And if you don't have any question,
I
then
have
we
a
are
question.
gonna.
So,
Yes, please.
when are we due to do our group presentations? Like what time? Is that like November or October?
Yes, I will make an arrangement.
Okay.
Wait. Let's wait for another 2 weeks because we are still in the process of
The
adding
ad
the draft.
Yeah.
So after the final name list is set up, so thank you for asking. Anyone else? So for those who are still outside Taiwan, we look forward to your coming. And as a professor in NCCU, I welcome you guys to choose NCCU and to of course to choose my course. And I believe this is going to be a very precious and a memorable experiences for you, not just in NCCU, not just in Taiwan, but also from my course. Okay? So if you have any further questions, please send me emails or through line. And let's take a wrap up the course today, and then we wait for the university's announcement whether we are going to meet in the air or we are going to meet in classroom. Okay, so welcome you guys, and see you in 2 weeks. Adios.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.